Hey folks, this video is a long time coming because I got this guitar. It was basically a husk of a guitar, meaning there was nothing to work with other than the tuning keys, parts of the locking nut, decent frets. There are a lot of life left in the frets, and I mean, as you've seen pictures of but anyway, I'll share them on here too. The pickups were nothing. They're just, it was a hot mess. And honestly, when I first got it, you see this massive ding on it and things. I thought, man, I may very well just strip the thing down and have it just tongue oil it or something like that and make it natural looking. But then I thought, well, how do I save that? Can you see it? How do I save that? I want to save that. And then make the nice train. It just seemed like a lot more work. And I thought, well, this is telling the life of this world-wrecking guitar, that it's the battles it's seen, you know, right here and that sort of thing. So anyway, I've got it. It's rocking. It's ready to blow up worlds and things with its metal mayhem, because that's what it was designed to do back in 1987. I'm saying it's an 87. It very well may be an 88, but the last two digits on here, it starts with C7 and then ends with an 87. And 87 was a pretty cool year for me. 88, not so much, other than Metallica's And Justice for All came out that year, which was really pretty awesome. And anyway, this guitar, I got it. So I got the missing parts for the locking nut. It works and it's good. These came with it. We're good. Cleaned this thing up. It was kind of gross. Clean up the fretboard. Kind of gross. I have decided not to replace, at the time of filming, I have decided not to replace the missing dot inlays. Okay? That's today. That's not to say that months from now I might go, well, I'm going to go do this thing. So right now, that's where I am. My good friend and bestest buddy, Tony Ramsey, dressed the frets, polished them up, so it's all set up, and it's set up like butter. So now I've got to get my fingers all as fast as I can for 53-year-old fingers to try to show what this guitar can do. And then the pickups are 70s DiMarzios. You can see they don't have the Allen screws for adjustable height. They're flat. And so they're not super distortions. My assumption is they're not super distortions, but they are very hot. They're around like 8K or something, 8.1K each. I got them at the Indiana Guitar Show a couple years back from Indie String Theory. Great guys there at Indie String Theory. They've done good work on guitars too for me. I love them. So I've got them installed. I got one of those original Jackson Tremolos from 87, 88 and put that on there because what came with it was a later Jackson, just garbage, missing parts. And I'm like, it's still sitting over on the shelf somewhere. I can't bring myself to throw it away because it's probably going to wind up in the trash because I don't know. Or on Reverb or something for like dirt cheap. All right. But anyway, I put that tremolo on there and it's good to go. New knobs, I think from All Parts. A nice switch tip. My buddy Tony had the switch tip for me. And there was a company that makes special back plates for it. I'll look them up and put their information somewhere on here. And so put those on, and she's ready to go. Ready to be a destroyer of all things that you want destroyed. So yeah, super hot, super awesome. And I'm gonna play it into this little guy. It's a 1979 Mesa Boogie Mark II-B. And when I first got it, I thought, oh my, I made a huge mistake because I couldn't get. My big thing is, oh, it's got the graphic EQ on here. I'll show it here. I'll take a photo of it. But it's got the graphic EQ on it. I thought, man, I will be able to get the James Hetfield Master of Puppets sound, right? And it was all flubby on the low end, and it just sounded, I could get all sorts of other, like Mick Mars 1983. I could get Aerosmith of the 70s. I could get all kinds of great tones out of it. But my real goal was to get James Hetfield's sound of 1986, 85, 86, recording Master of Puppets on this amp. And I wasn't getting it. But there's this little diode switch in the bottom of the chassis. I switched that over and monkeyed with the settings on the front, and I've gotten really close. And so I'm running my guitar into Boss Super Chorus and then into the amp, and destruction should follow, right? Audio destruction of eardrums, the foundation of it's only 112. I don't have it going into 212. I could do that. I could run it both, and I'll do that another time. But the main focus is this guy. So here we go. Amp is going off standby, and we're gonna make my wife and children upset, crying, gnashing of teeth. So it's close. I got it close to dialed in. I need some more work on it, but good enough for this to show this thing is just a destroyer. Give you an example of how hot these pickups are. I'll do the comparison. These are Gibson 57 Classics. A little lower output. Classic 57 PAF tones, what they're supposed to emulate. And I love them. I love this guitar, but the comparison, right? Here we go. Off standby. Let's get all this stuff cranked up again, and we're going to make some noise. It's actually quieter. Wow. Wow. These are way quieter than those old DiMarzios. DiMarzios are super hot. But, man, I love 57 Classics. I think I know what I might have to do. This is really bad. I might have to put the 57 Classics in that thing. So I'm really excited. Oh yeah, and look, I just banged it, and it only has that one little ding on there. Apologize for the stack of pedals that are here and other garbage that's back here and stacked up papers and stuff. But it's been kind of busy recently. But anyway, I'm pretty excited and happy. So now I've got to play a lot more, get my right hand back to 16-year-old Lauren action, not 53-year-old Lauren. I'm so weak. All right. See you guys. Hope you have a great day, and rock out. Just, I mean, if you could, oh man, just really like this guitar.